All right, runners, here's the big question: intensity or volume? Which will make you fitter, faster, and stronger? Should you be crushing those intense intervals or logging those long, steady runs? Today, we're breaking down the science of your training. So if you want to boost your fitness, stay tuned. Hey, what's up runners? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into some science and specifically an article that looks at how training affects your mitochondria and capillaries. Yes, I know a lot of big words. I sound so fancy, don't I? But we're gonna explain exactly what training does and if you should opt for higher intensity or higher volume. Your mitochondria are basically cells. And these cells you can view as tiny powerhouses. They help produce the energy you need to keep running. More mitochondria means more energy, and thus helping you run better, faster, and longer. Capillaries, on the other hand, are small blood vessels that will deliver oxygen and nutrients to the muscles. More capillaries means more oxygen and therefore more efficiency of your muscles. We are taking a look at this article by Molman et al. To see how exercise affects your mitochondria and capillaries. They looked at 3 types of training: endurance training, high interval training, and sprint interval training. And when we look at the results of this study, we see that all 3 exercise modalities will lead to a similar mitochondrial boost, from anywhere between 23 to 27%. But when we look at time spent training, sprint interval training can be up to 4 times as efficient in boosting your mitochondria. And when we look at your capillaries, here the results are a bit more nuanced. All 3 types of training will increase your number of capillaries per muscle fiber, but endurance training and high interval training will boost your capillary density most. So what does this mean for your training? Well, a mix of interval training and endurance sessions will be most beneficial for building your mitochondria and your capillaries. Nothing new under the sun. But what grabbed my attention the most is that these improvements were not just for elite athletes or young runners, they applied to everybody. Whether you're old or young, male, female, or even have some conditions, these training rules applied for everyone. And what was also shown is that your initial fitness level does play a role. If you're in the beginning of your running journey, you will likely see improvements if you keep mixing up your types of training. So what's the takeaway from this study? Whether you're doing short, intense runs or you're doing long endurance work, both can help boost your mitochondria and capillaries. Just remember that consistency is key, and finding a balance that works for your fitness level and your schedule will matter most. But if you're short on time, definitely don't be afraid to put in some shorter, intense work. This will give you the most bang for buck if you're short on time. Alright runners, that was it for today. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you guys on the next run. Bye.